Hey everybody, what's up? It's me, Guynes. Today I have a review and comparison video for you of the new Nerf ICON Stampede ECS 2019 version. But real quick, why is Nerf re-releasing the Stampede? Well, if you didn't know, the year is 2019, and 50 years ago in 1969, Nerf released this. This is the Nerf ball, the very first Nerf product, and yes, this is the real thing in its original box, completely intact. So to celebrate the 50-year anniversary of the Nerf brand, Nerf is bringing back a few of its most iconic blasters for 2019. Now there's 3 of them that they're doing, and I'm going to do a separate video on all 3, but real quick, I wanted to get out this one on the Stampede, which I think is the most exciting blaster in the ICON series, and it was real important for me to move quickly to get this video out for you. Alright, now to make this video extra special, I have my original 2010 Nerf Stampede, and you see I've put my 2019 Titan 50 round drum in this thing, so that way the prophecy can finally be fulfilled, and we have a Stampede with a 50 round drum. So this here is really the original vision of the designers 9 years ago in 2010 when this blaster came out, but they couldn't quite get that magazine right. So they ditched it in lieu of the 18 round magazine that it ended up shipping with, but a lot of people have been waiting for the day where this blaster would have a 50 round drum, and well, here it is. Now I think the real question with the 2019 version here is it better? Did they take the original 2010 version and improve upon it for 2019? And we really won't know until we do side-by-side firing test and maybe even crack it open and see if there's different things on the inside. But first, let's take a real quick look at the box. Just want to point out a few things. We're going to get right to opening this thing up and firing it, trust me. Okay, so there's going to be quite a few differences between the 2019 version and the 2010 version. First of all, completely different box and completely different box art. This is the first time we're seeing the golden Nerf logo and the official 50th anniversary logo on official packaging that's in retail form. Now, we first saw this logo, a little hint of this logo, at the 2019 Toy Fair, where they were giving out these exclusive Nerf golden darts. These are 50th anniversary darts. Now, I know a lot of you guys don't care about darts. You're not dart collectors. Drac says that dart collecting is a silly side of the hobby. But I know some people like these things. And these first came out in January of 2019. And they're still not available to the public. So these were given out at the Toy Fair and again at my Jared's Epic Nerf Battle 4 in March, but really not anywhere else, and notably not inside this box. So the ICON series blasters come with their own exclusive dart. It's called the ICON Dart. Also a golden dart, also with exclusive deco on it, but notably not the 50th anniversary darts, which are a little bit different. You see, the 50th anniversary darts actually have the logo on it. Has the years 69 to 2019, has the original 69 logo and the new 2019 logo, completely different than the ICON Dart, which is separate. But again, this is just, you know, silly little stuff. Also, back in 2010, the original Stampede include a mono bipod in the front. 2019 version doesn't have it. The original one in 2010 came with 3 18-round magazines and I think 60 darts. The new 2019 version comes with 2 18-round magazines and 36 darts. So also packaging differences, not to mention the price difference. In 2019, this blaster, which is a Target exclusive in the United States, is going to cost you $69.99. Now in the back of the box here, we're just getting a simple breakdown. Of course, they're including that new 2019 only official Nerf darts. Don't you better use other darts. You better not be using them. We're going to catch ya. Also, I thought this little part in the advertising was funny. Check this out. So on the box here, it announces that there are 4 tactical rails. But in fact, guys, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the other side, 6. There are actually 6 tactical rails on the Stampede. No clue why they're saying 4. There's obviously 6, but whatever. Also, this is maybe the most interesting. It says, the ICON series classic fan favorites updated for today. Updated for today. Nerf, can we be a little more specific here? The fans want to know, how updated is updated? And what do you mean specifically by updated? So the darts that it's shipping with are different, but the blaster is fundamentally the same. It's going to run on the same 6D batteries, not included, by the way. So what is really updated about it? Let's hope it's the performance and the range. I think that's everyone's hope, is that this blaster comes out of the box more capable than the original did 9 years ago in 2010. Let's open up the ICON box and see exactly what's inside. Included in the box is the Stampede Blaster, 36 Icon Darts, two 18-round magazines, the blast shield, and the instructions. So right off the bat, I'm noticing one really big difference between the 2010 version and the 2019 Icon version. So with the 2019 on the bottom and the 2010 on top, comparing them side by side, they're virtually identical with two key differences. Number one is that you're going to see the Icon series logo here in the 2019 version that's imprinted on the bottom. And number two, you're going to see up here on the stock where it says Stampede ECS on the original. Down here, we get the real name, the Stampede ECS-50. And this is imprinted in a little bit of a raised type font there on the 2019 blaster. But other than those two minor aesthetic differences, we're looking at the exact same toy. Looking on the back side, it's pretty much the same story. There are some very minor differences that a sharp eye will notice. Once again, we have the difference between Stampede and Stampede ECS-50 here between 10 and 19 versions. We also have this big disclaimer sticker here. Don't aim it at the eyes or the face on the original version. That was also there, but it's printed very bright yellow. You can't really see it. But a super keen eye will notice that right here, these little bits are painted silver, these little three spots here. And if you look here, they're not painted at all on the 2019 version. Same thing up here on the original 2010 version, we got some silver paint here. And down here on the 2019 version, this is not painted at all. But again, super tiny minor differences between the two. But minor paint differences, bigger disclaimer sticker, a different name here on the backside. Now, comparing the shields to one another, you'll notice one blaring difference. On the left, the 2010 version is silver. On the right, the 2019 version is a nice glossy black, which I think I prefer. But there's the difference in the two. It's just a little bit of a paint color difference in the blast shields. Now, a quick external overview for those of you who may not be familiar with this blaster or who have forgotten about it. So externally, this is a really great looking blaster. Always has been one of the coolest blasters Nerf has ever made. And I want to point out just a few features about it. This is an all-electric direct plunger system. There's no priming bar, you don't pull back anything. It's running 100% on those batteries to load and fire itself. All you have to do is pull the trigger. Now, like we said earlier, the Stampede does feature 6 tactical rails. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the other side, 6. I don't know if any other blaster ever made by Nerf features as many tactical mounting points as the Stampede does. Now, the original version in 2010 also came with a accessory monopod, like a monobipod that went on the front. That has been removed for the 2019 Icon version. Sorry, guess they didn't think you needed it. Blaster does have a safety switch right here, which basically just turns it from the off position to the on position. Now, if you pull the trigger just once, it will fire just one dart, but if you pull it and hold it down, it's going to do rapid fire, and the original 2010 version fired approximately 3 darts per second. Here on top is the jam door, which you could slide back to clear any jams from that direct plunger system. Also, it does feature a little bit of a sight system right here through the hole, but of course when you use the blast shield, it doesn't matter because you can't see through it. But whenever you take the blast shield off, it lines up here with this front iron sight through the hole, which is kind of cool, but completely useless to be honest, but it does look cool. Make no mistake about it, the Stampede was the best-selling Nerf blaster of 2010 and one of the best-selling Nerf blasters of all time. So this blaster really does earn its spot as an icon. Now, about the other two, the Mag Strike, I mean, we could argue about it. Doesn't really matter. I mean, we're talking about Nerf here. But the Stampede, definitely iconic. So I think the next thing to do here is let's go fire on fresh batteries 18 rounds through the 2010 Stampede and do the exact same thing through the 2019 Stampede. And let's see if we can see any differences in range, velocity, or firing rate. Here's the 2010 Stampede on fresh D batteries and elite darts. Here's the 2019 Icon Series Stampede. Fresh D batteries, same Elite darts. Chrono testing of the 2019 Stampede. Chrono testing of the original 2010 Stampede. I don't know if that difference is definitive. The 2019 version definitely had a slightly higher rate of fire, and you can see that clearly in the video. But in terms of FPS, there might have been a difference of 7 to 10 on average, with the 2010 version getting, 57, 58, 60, and the 2019 version getting 62, 64, 65, 61. They're almost identical, but I use the exact same batteries in the exact same battery tray in both blasters, plus I use the exact same magazines and the exact same darts. So the 2019 version firing a little bit faster and a little bit harder, but the difference, not shockingly different, negligibly different, a little bit different. Well, this is going to take me a minute, but I think we have to open up the new Icon and take a peek inside just to see if there's some startling, blatant difference between the original and the new one. All right, here's my final thoughts. So there's no question that the ECS Stampede is a super cool blaster. And I would even agree with Nerf here by saying that it's iconic. This is one of the coolest Nerf blasters ever made. And if you don't own one, you probably should. This blaster is massive, it's loud, it's electric, and it has 6 tactical rails. It's just a super cool blaster, especially for some of us older Nerfers who grew up with this blaster and had it when we were younger. It's really cool to see this thing again, brand new in the box, 9 years later. But with that said, with a price tag of $69.99 and the advent of Elite in 2012, the 2010 Stampede is a little bit outdated in terms of performance, features, range, and fire rate by some of the brand new Nerf blasters that are out today. Now, while there are obviously some improvements in the rate of fire, the FPS of the blaster, and the range of the blaster on the new 2019 version, I think it's going to be up for you to decide if it's worth that $69.99 investment to pick one up at Target. By the way, international viewers, this might be available in your market too. I'm not sure where. I live in the United States, so that's what I keep up with. But here in the USA, this is a Target exclusive. Overall, I'm excited about the whole premise of Icon, and I hope that it doesn't stop here in 2019 for the 50-year anniversary. Yes, Nerf, I know. This is a year to celebrate, and by the way, they're not done yet, guys. It's only July right now. They got a lot more up their sleeve. Trust me on that one. But I'd like to see even more Icon blasters, and I mean more beyond these initial 3 at Target. I think there's all kinds of great blasters that have been released over the decades and the years that are worth reissuing and maybe worth updating slightly to put back out to the market. You might test it out. All right, so what do you think about the new 2019 Icon Stampede? Let me know in a comment below. By the way, if you haven't subscribed here to my channel yet, I'd really appreciate if you do that. I'm on the road to 100,000 subscribers, and with your help, I can still get there by January 1st, 2020. So hit the button below if you don't mind. I really appreciate it. And I love to do this because this is just how I roll, but for those of you who have watched here all the way to the end of the video, here's a special bonus. go ahead and like this video. Make sure you've subscribed to my channel and leave a comment below. It could be any comment that you want, and I do read them all, by the way. Respond to a lot of them too when I can. And I might give you a brand new inbox shipped directly to your house anywhere in the world, Stampede ICON ECS. So just subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment below. I'll be watching, and I'll announce winner, let's just say on August 29th. That'll give it a nice 30 days. I'll announce the winner in a comment and also on Instagram, and I'll get your info and ship it out. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Have a great week. And I don't have an outro. I need one, though. I need one. Any ideas for an outro? Nerf on, Drac out. I don't have... Stay tactical. I don't have any of that. I'm so sorry. But thanks for watching.